Yo, what is going on, you guys? This is GamingWithSal and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different in comparison to the recent videos that I've been uploading to this channel, and that is to basically take Black Ops 4 and put it to the side for just right now and refocus back on World War II. And the only reason I'm going ahead and doing this is because Sledgehammer Games went out and rolled out a huge update for World War II, and that specifically is a 5GB update. So it's pretty huge. And on top of that, we're getting a community event, more collections to go after, such as weapons, camos, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and cover all that and what this update brought to the game within this video. But before I go ahead and get into all that stuff, I just want to say that I'm sorry if I haven't been uploading as much as I used to in these past couple of days, and that is because I've been out of town on vacation with a couple of good friends, and I really couldn't take any of my recording stuff with me to this vacation and make videos for you guys. So I do apologize that I haven't been uploading for the past couple of days, but I'm back, and let's go ahead and get right back into the topic of this video. So of course, just like every single event that we've gotten within World War II, Captain Butcher is back, and the Quartermaster basically has him there with all these new collections that include weapons, camos, and all those sort of cosmetic type of things. And I'm going to go ahead and get into that more later on in a different part of this video. But aesthetically, the headquarters got a really nice overhaul to it as well. And before I get into that, I just want to go ahead and explain that this community event has to do with zombies, just the idea of zombies. So not really the zombies mode in general, but just the idea of zombies, that zombies vibe, that zombies theme. It's all surrounded just by the idea of zombies. And basically, if we take a look at the headquarters here, we can go ahead and see that it has this very dark, gritty vibe to it. Kind of looks like it belongs in a very scary movie. It has zombies in the middle of the map, so it's pretty much giving you, like I said, that zombies vibe. And I think this is a really cool idea because, one, the zombies community doesn't really get as much of a priority as something like multiplayer has whenever it came to the Call of Duty franchise. Multiplayer has always been at the very top of the food chain, and it kind of gives the zombies players a little bit of a chance to dive into multiplayer if they've never really tried it out before. And it kind of gives the people who have been part of multiplayer for quite a while and haven't really touched upon zombies a little bit to give them a chance to kind of dabble with that. And that's pretty cool in my opinion, how this one single event can kind of bring those two different communities together for this next 3 weeks. So anyways, whenever it comes to the Quartermaster and just the way the headquarters looks, that's pretty much all I can say. So let's go ahead and move on to the new game modes that are going to be coming within this event. So there are 3 new game modes that are coming to World War II, and they are Infected, Horde Point, not Hard Point, Horde Points, and Relic of the Undead. So Infected is like your normal Infected that you've seen in past Call of Duties, such as Modern Warfare 3 and maybe possible other ones that I really can't remember on the top of my head right now. But except in World War II, Infected is played out in a little bit of a different way than it has from the past games. And that is basically that whenever someone on the surviving team becomes infected, they actually turn into a zombie. So it's not like, oh, you just became infected and you're just a regular player, just like the survivors are. No, you actually physically turn into a zombie with an axe, and it looks pretty cool in my opinion because it kind of gives you that vibe that you're actually playing an infected game mode. And not gonna lie, sometimes whenever these players sneak up on you while they're, zombified and everything, it kind of gives you those goosebumps when you see them pop out of nowhere. So in a way, it kind of makes the game mode even more fun to play than past versions of Infected. Now with Horde Point, it's just like your Hard Point, but the description reads that this is basically like Hard Point with an undead twist. Capture the hard points with your teammates, then be prepared to defend them from your enemies as well as Nazi zombies. So basically, it's like the zombies in Horde Point are not really on anyone's side. It's not like that whenever you capture the hard point, the Nazi zombies are going to be part of the enemy team. No, the zombies are going to just come rolling in, and both you and the enemy team is going to have to try to get these zombies out of the way while also fighting each other to capture the hard point. And this is a really nice idea in my opinion because it kind of gives me like that Walking Dead vibe where basically it's like two different sides trying to take each other out, but at the same time trying to fend off these infected zombies. And it's going to add another little staple or another twist to Hardpoint that's going to make the game mode a little bit more challenging than it was already. And finally, with Relic of the Undead, this is basically like Defender back in Infinite Warfare, and the description reads that in this game mode, you must hold on to a zombie head for as long as possible to earn points. Think of this as Gridiron without any goals, or a deadly version of Keep Away. So like I said, just like Defender back in Infinite Warfare, you got to pick up this Nazi zombie head and basically hold on to it and try to make sure the enemy team doesn't get their hands on it. And the longer you hold on to this Nazi zombie head, the more points you get until you reach the max score and win the game. So as far as game modes, well, there you have it. 3 new game modes, and they're not all going to be launched right away from the start of this event. Right now, at this moment of recording the video, Infected is live and running for anyone to play. Horde Point isn't scheduled to come out until June 5th, and Relic of the Undead isn't scheduled to come out until June 12th. So yeah, we do have a couple of days until we get to try those 2 other game modes out, but right now we do have Infected, so I recommend going in there and trying this game mode out. It's pretty fun if you haven't ever tried it before. Now, since I went ahead and talked about how Horde Point is going to have zombies and how infected, technically the infected ones become zombies. Well, there's also a new community challenge that's coming out with this update, and basically it requires us to get 3 billion zombie kills. So whenever it comes down to that, I don't know exactly what each and individual reward is the more and more closer we get to that goal, but the 3 billion zombies, that sounds like quite a lot, right? Fortunately, we don't have to worry too much, because whenever it comes to zombies, you can go ahead and earn those kills through the actual zombie modes or the multiplayer modes that I just listed right now in this video. We accumulate 3 billion zombie kills and we'll go ahead and earn all of the awards within this new community challenge. Now, I did want to go ahead and talk about one specific award that we are going to be receiving whenever it comes to this community challenge, and that is the Tesla gun. So part of the trailer, it talked about this gun, and it basically said that, oh, it uses science to basically take out anything that comes in its way, and it pretty much is basically like a wonder weapon from zombies. Now, as far as when we get to use this weapon whenever it comes into the multiplayer, I'm not really sure, you guys. I don't know if it's that you can only use this new Tesla gun towards the new 3 game modes that I talked about that have zombies related to them, or can you go ahead and use this Tesla gun in any game mode and any part of the multiplayer experience, because it does look like that it has nothing to do with World War II. It's kind of deviating away from the World War II vibe, and I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing for this game at this point in its life cycle. But then again, I'll let you guys be the judge of that. You go ahead and tell me what you think about this gun coming to the multiplayer. Anyways, since we already talked about weapons, let's go ahead and dive into the new weapons that Captain Butcher brought along with him within this event. So we have 7 new weapons that are coming to the game. They are the PTRS-41 Sniper, the Stinger LMG, the Fire Axe, the Claymore sword, the Blunderbuss shotgun, the lever action sniper, and the Nambu 45 SMG. Now, just like the past update that we've gotten with the new weapons, some of the weapons are locked under the Attack of the Undead event, and some of the other weapons are listed under the Operation Overlord. So let's go ahead and dive right into the weapons that are under the Attack of the Undead section whenever it comes to the collections. So the first one is the PTRS-41 Sniper, and it's going to be costing you 23,325 armory credits. The next one is the Fire Axe, which is going to be costing you 13,350 armory credits. And finally, we have the Nambu 45 submachine gun, and that one is going to cost you 24,075 armory credits. Now, at the same time, like I said, we have more other weapons that are listed under the Operation Overlord section, which are the Stinger LMG, which is going to be 19,650 armory credits, the Claymore sword, which is going to be 14,850 armory credits, the Blunderbuss shotgun, which is going to be 20,975 armory credits, and the lever action sniper rifle, which is going to be 21,000 armory credits, or somewhere around that. So basically, my recommendation to you guys is to focus on the 3 weapons that are under the Attack of the Undead section whenever it comes to the collections, because unlike the Operation Overlord section, the Attack of the Undead section will have a time limit, and that is basically from the moment the event starts to the moment the event ends, which is basically May 29th all the way till June 26th. So if you want to go ahead and get your hands on all of these new weapons, I recommend you focus on the weapons that are under the Attack of the Undead section first. And finally, the main last thing that I wanted to focus on is the Master Prestige player reward system. So as you guys already know, whenever we go to the mailbox every 4 hours or so from the last time we picked up the armory credits, we receive 200 armory credits. But those who have reached Master Prestige will now earn 300 armory credits versus the 200 every 4 hours. Now, I like how they're taking the step in the right direction of rewarding Master Prestige players by giving them more stuff than the regular players do, but at the same time, I don't know if 100 armory credits suffices this. I feel like that there should be more rewards to come rather than just 100 extra armory credits to pick up from the mail station every 4 hours, because that's still not enough for a player who dedicated his or her time to reach that max level prestige in the multiplayer. And I feel like I said, there should just be more rewards to come in the future, but I do like how they're taking the step in the right direction at least. Now, to wrap up this update, I just want to go ahead and also mention that there's a new map called Groesten Haus, which I probably butchered, so I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but yeah, we're getting a new limited time multiplayer map, and I've only seen this being played during the Infected game mode, so I'm not really sure if other game modes will be played on this map, but I know Infected is definitely playable within this map. And then alongside of this, we're also going to be getting new camos for our weapons. We now have face camos just like we did back in Black Ops 1, and then we can also turn our emblems into charms. And there you guys have it. That's the Attack of the Undead event that's coming to World War II, and like I said, it's going to be starting from May 29th, which is basically the day that this video is being recorded, all the way till June 26th. So the event will last once again about roughly 3 to 3.5 2.5 weeks. But as far as this video goes, that's all I have for you guys. So go ahead and give me your thoughts and opinions about this update. Do you think that this update is actually pretty cool? Are you interested? Is it really to you? Do you feel like World War II is pretty much a dead game? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. But anyways, like always, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon so you'll never miss an upload. Follow me on my social media accounts to stay connected, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Take care of yourselves, and bye.